Cohort of the 8th. Here we go. Last we met, each of you were continuing your journeys with your mentors. Godfrey with Zephys and Kashmir, Helmirk with Argon, Jin with Professor Vey, and Lucio with Dean Ashun. Sort of pushing boundaries, understanding yourselves, having visits from your patrons. Helmirk, you were continuing your crafting in the forge, the iron forge. Jin and Godfrey are still there, I believe. Lucio, you're just leaving your second class with Dean Ashun. Before we kind of figure out where the pieces are going, where are you heading, Lucio? I'm not sure if you said last session.
It's late in the day at this point, right?
Not late in the day, but beginning of evening, 4 o'clock, something like that.
He would probably be heading back to him and Jim's dorm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what he'd do.
We've already done your rolls, Helmirk. So with refer to my notes here. So you rolled a nat 20 for your first one, a 19, and then a 10, and then an 8 for your last one.
Let me see. I wrote it down as well. Yeah, the 10, and then I rolled an 8 last session. The 0.5 session.
Gotcha. As you're finishing up the last phase of the 4 daggers and the shield inlay, you've described the cohort symbol and what that looks like. Did we describe the individual daggers and what they look like?
No, we didn't. I don't think so. I think I just talked about the colors. Yeah.
As you're finishing up, Argon looks over at the 2 of you, Godfrey and Jin, and goes, do we know when Lucio is going to get here? There's a few last touches that I want to make, and I think you should be here for that.
There's no telling when it comes to Lucio. It's probably best we fetch him.
If he's not back now, he's not coming back. We should go get him, as Godfrey said.
Yeah, I think it would be meaningful.
Okay,
right.
then.
Godfrey, let's go to an Antiquill first. He's hanging around there, probably near the dorm.
Most likely. It's a good point to search.
I think it's a good place to start. If he's not there, we go from there.
I'm sure we'll find him.
Okay. And as you two leave to go round up Lucio, Argon kind of just standing over your shoulder, Helmirk, kind of watching the last little movements that you're making, getting everything polished and finished up here. You get the sense he wants to say something, but he's just holding it back as he's watching you. Almost like when you watch a fire, like how it just kind of like, it has this way of just taking that present moment.
I think Helmirk is just kind of Like, he knows Argon's there and wants to say something, but he's just enjoying that moment of, like, dedication to the craft that, I don't know, it's when you're really working hard on something that your two people are both very passionate about, and it's that quiet speaks volumes as you both, like, work and learn.
I would regret if I didn't say this out loud. You're confident this is what you want to do.
I think Helmirk takes a pause, like, kind of like mid-swing of the hammer, and takes a breath. I will honor cold fire. This is a choice I make not out of duty to the 8th, out of duty to the 7th in Maltrius. This is a task that I make as Helmirk.
You're focused on the wrong thing. That's not what I'm asking. You know the Hells. You know them well. It's your home. They don't know the Hells. Taking them there, they'll need you. They will be dependent on you.
As I will be dependent on them. I cannot do this without them. For all of my wanting strength and constitutions, the wars I have fought, the battles I have won and lost, I could not face this alone.
I like the leadership in you. That quality is coming out. I just I don't want it to get snuffed away. And your friends dying to achieve what you want would do that. No doubt.
I have lost the Hounds. I will not lose the 8th. I have no more space for no more names.
I believe you. And these look good.
I
And
hope
he
so.
turns around and starts gathering some things. It would take you both about an hour to go grab Lucio. Is there anything that you'd like to do in that time of getting Lucio from an Ansequel?
Is that for me or for
That's for
Jin
Godfrey
and
and Jin.
You got anything in mind?
I can't think of anything to do while we go get Lucio.
Oh, wait. Oh. Y'all should get Koi.
Grab Koi. Make it. Grab Koi first or after? After we get.
On the way back, I mean, because she's in that central plaza, so you'd be hitting her no matter what.
Whoa, what are we saying to her? Like, hey, come check this out, Koi.
That's up to you guys. That popped into my head that, if she wants to be a member of the 8th,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
be a good way to introduce her to the 8th.
Kind of think I was absent for that. I might have to lean on you, Jin. Godfrey wasn't really there for that part.
Yeah. Jin doesn't really know about the initiation, I think he would let Helmirk initiate that rather than him grabbing one and doing it.
That's fair.
It could be, yeah, if anything, it could be afterwards. After we
Helmirk wasn't there for that, but I didn't know if I guess us as a party wanted to start that.
So, okay. So you've got Lucio.
Yeah, we're going to get Lucio
What up,
first.
guys?
Brother, we've come to retrieve you. You're needed for the final touches on the work.
How are they wrapping that up? I thought that was going to be a little bit longer.
Yes, it seems they progressed through it quicker than we assumed.
Nice. Well, yeah, let's head over there. I appreciate y'all coming all the way over here to get me when you could have just used your sending stones. That's nice.
I've used my sending stone for today.
Did you guys just realize that now?
No. I've already used my
wasn't gonna
sending
say
I'm glad
anything.
somebody said it. I mean, I was like, yeah.
Oh no!
Go get him, I
I had it in the back of my head, but Helmirk's busy.
Godfrey, why didn't you use your
That's pretty
sending?
nice.
I thought you used it already. I already
What?
used mine to contact.
Oh. I assumed he would get lost on the way back. I wanted to ensure that he would promptly find his way here, and that would only be done through our intervention.
Yeah, that's valid.
I see. Fair enough.
I get sidetracked easily.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Well, I hope we weren't interrupting anything important.
Nah, he was probably just like playing a song when y'all got there. We can, we can go ahead and head over.
All right.
So back to the Iron Pack.
Yep.
See.
Okay.
Back over.
Oh, or are you getting Koi? I forgot.
I don't think there's any reason why Jin would grab Koi as much as I would love to grab Koi. I can't think of a reason why Jin would think, yeah, let's bring Koi to the.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't there for that conversation. I was in the woods.
I need Koi to work on my assignment.
What's that?
I need Koi to work on my assignment. She's got to have plenty of time for that.
Side note, even without Koi coming, party-wise, 8th-wise, do we want Koi as a part of the 8th?
Yes, I'm completely down to have Koi as a part of the 8th.
I'm down with that.
I don't know how Helmirk would do that, but
I'm cool with that.
Did the setting or any of the other circles have like outside members who weren't combat orientated and supposed to do things like maintain or gather information?
Yes,
She's gonna have to
but they
quit her
were
other
all
job.
still like applicable in combat. But there were a few. I would say there was one in particular that was very good at information gathering and was not as good in a fight.
Gotcha.
There's a place for it, but Helmirk would need to like still test her.
Yeah.
You gonna fight her?
Beat the shit out of Koi. Is
Let's
this
see
what
if
you
you're ready.
wanted?
The 8th wouldn't have taken this shit.
We just jump Koi in like a back
Koi
alley.
character sheet blows it on it, takes all the dust off.
Dude, the
She
cohort
comes
is
out
just a game.
like fucking like in a fucking wheelchair. I'm a member of the 8th, guys. She's all bandaged up.
You want to
Dude,
join
we're
the
just
8th?
a
We're gonna
gang.
jump
You gotta
in.
get jumped in.
Yeah.
you gotta survive the jump in with Helmirk to get in.
Oh, what the
Hey, for life.
heck?
8th for life. Me and Justice used to do that all the time. We would see each other across the floor, but
I don't think that was 8 fingers. I think that was more.
No, you did 10. I did 4 if I do that.
I did 8. It's just
Oh.
you just wave them around.
Okay, you guys
Never
are doing
know.
different combinations there. That's confusing.
4.
Yeah. Are we grabbing Koi?
I don't know how do you
No.
spell cohort out with your fingers?
You gotta get it across your
Okay,
knuckles.
so we got a C. Okay, wait. If we can get a C, then you would have to get an O, which you could easily do by doing.
Can
Fuck this.
do.
Just
Here,
get
I'll
more
edit it
finger
on in
stuff.
post.
Yeah, throw some toes in there.
All right. So
All right, there we
heading
go.
back to the Iron Pact. That's where everybody's going.
Yeah.
See.
Okay. Okay.
And Koi jumps out and she's like, I want to be there.
I've been here the whole time.
I heard you guys thinking about me.
All right. Yeah, as you all walk in, Helmirk, you have fully completed the daggers and the shield. Did you want to take any time to describe what they look like?
Yes, actually, I think I would. Let me actually, I didn't really. I had like a very good idea before.
All right, the
But,
interview. Trying to do the damn thing.
I'm thinking sharp on one side, easy to hold on the other.
It's sharp all the way around. No pain, no gain.
It's like the Tron Frisbee.
This counts as a +3 dagger, right?
This is a +3/+3. Gives you advantage. It crits on a 15 or higher.
Yeah.
So I think I think he's got them lined up for everyone. I think it'd be better because I think Helmirk would wrap them up and then hand them to him one at a time. So
Pick your favorite.
If that's the case, then, yeah, as they come in, Argon kind of looks at everybody and then steps to the side and goes, kind of gives you your space to do a presentation of sorts.
Sweet. Helmirk. I think Helmirk grabs the dagger first, which is Jin's. And as he's holding it and he looks at the 8th, he says, I sought to make something to represent the 8th, to represent your place in it. A symbol of office, something to unite us. The road ahead will be hard. It will be terrible. But there is no one else I would rather walk it with. I trust you all with my life. I would hope you would do the same. And with that, Helmirk is going to hand this dagger to Jin.
Jin's gonna unwrap it.
It is this, I guess, simple dagger. It's not adorned, but it is I guess it's still got the gunmetal kind of gray. And I think for you, there's this inlay of this purple metal that kind of swirls around the hilts. There's these curling lines that ordain this is something that a farmer would use. This is something you could go buy in just a normal tradesman's shop, but it's been honed to this extreme edge, and there is these curling lines and kind of motifs that kind of encircle the blade. It feels it's a simple blade, but it's well adorned. There's the more you look at it, the more you see. And he says, a dagger is not a warrior's weapon. It is a tool. It is multifaceted. I've seen it in taverns as much as battlefields. I have seen it in the hands of farmers and brigands, but it is multifaceted. When I first met you, Jin, I took you for a desperate slave. He is brutish and rude as that is to say. But you have proved me wrong time and time again. You do not shirk away, but you stand up. When I saw you go headlong into the jaws of the beast in Baldur's Gate, simply to assure your friends' safety, you have a warrior's heart. There are many men in the hills who have faced lesser things and have done less for people who mattered more to them. You're a good man, Jin, and I hope this dagger serves you well.
Thank you. This means a lot. This fine blade reminds me of something that Eldrin would have had in his workshop when he was working on something he would sell in town. Something simple, efficient, something I could put right in my coat.
It is a blade to hide well for whatever mask and whatever face you choose.
Thank you. Jin's gonna put it right next to the other two daggers I forgot that were in his inventory.
Second.
Is this considered anything special, or should I just put another dagger in my inventory and just name it?
Helmirk, what do you want to name these daggers?
Ooh.
I don't think they should be just called daggers.
No, it shouldn't.
Cohort ceremonial dagger.
Dagger add
Um,
to my add to my equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he would name each one. I think he would want them to name their weapons. Yeah, Helmirk would want you to do it, but it would be symbol of office
Gotcha.
or symbol of oath.
All right, cool. Just adding it into my backpack.
All right. He's going to go in, and he's got it's a smaller kind of, it's a longer blade, but it's lighter, and he hands it to Lucio.
He will very carefully take it.
You are no warrior, but you need a weapon to protect yourself. Your magic is wild and untamable, but you still carry the air of nobility. I made this for you. You should own a noble's weapon. For even if you are not, whether you are not desired or you do not desire them, you are still hold yourself with the grace of a noble. I have made this with that in mind.
He will give you a Oh, go ahead.
If you open it, you see it's this. It's a rapier, and the blade is very thin, and it's very gaudy. It's very black with these very thick lines of gold that cover this intricate kind of swirling handguard. But as you look at it, it's not no pattern's the same. It's just this chaotic blossoms of metal.
He will give you like a little bow before he fully opens it. And then I think you can kind of immediately tell he's very much into it. The gold is a big plus for sure. But he'll... How much space is in like the room that we're in at the moment? Like is it kind of tighter?
No, this is a massive workshop.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, he's gonna give it like, a couple little like flourishes, test it out.
Yeah.
It should be noted that all of these, like on the pommel of the weapon, is a symbol of the 8th.
It's got a like a sheath, right?
Yes.
He'll like attach that to his belt, under his robes.
Is that
Um,
assumption?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah. As you were kind of doing the weapon, or like testing it out, Helmirk says, "There are many times I expected you to run. There are many times I expected you to hide. But every time, when faced with adversity, when faced with terrors, you have stood your ground despite your fear. Despite all your talk of wishing to go back home to softer beds and warmer comforts, you've stood with us. You have shown, out of all of us, courage and honor."
Well, I mean, you guys make it easy to do. I can't be the only one being cowardly and shit.
You're a good man, Squire. I am honored to serve with you.
I'll give you like a salute.
Hell yeah, Helmirk smiles and gives you the salute back. And Helmirk takes the longest blade. It's just like, you can very tell it's a great sword. And goes to Godfrey. I was looking things on my computer. And he hands you this like big blade.
Yeah, Godfrey very solemnly takes the blade in both hands as he holds it, and you can tell he's holding it with like due care. And he goes to unwrap it.
Again, it's that dark gray with just these solid, it's not like an intricate design, it's just these solid bands of silver that kind of run down the length of the blade. And it is this very wide weapon, this big crossguard or this big blade that's made for these big swooping cuts. And it is also, I guess it's kind of blunt on one end, so it's only got like a one-way swing, but it's wider. And Helmirk says, "You fight with ferocity. I have seen you many times in battle throw yourself at the enemy in hopes of maybe this will be an enemy that I feel ends you. I saw it when we fought in the arena. I saw it when we fought Daemar. This weapon is not that. This weapon is designed to be weighty, to be defensive, to end fights cleanly and quickly. This fight represents a new chapter." He puts a hand on your shoulder. "You have seen yourself as something else, as a monster. You are not that. You are not the knight you once were, or something else. Born anew, reforged, just as I have been, and just as I am. You decide your fate. You decide your path. I am happy to walk it with you."
This is truly a gift deserving of a true friend. And I accept it with gratitude. Does this come with a sheath as well? I assume
It
so.
does. But as you are kind of looking at it along the blade, like in the silver, it says Brotherhood Forged in Blood. You're right, Luke.
Godfrey intently inspects this weapon from the tip of the blade all the way down to the hilt. I imagine the cohort symbol is at the pommel, right?
Yeah.
And he looks at the silver and he understands what that means. He looks at the marking of Brotherhood Forged in Blood, and he takes that in, and he comes down to the pommel, Cohort of the Eighth, and he connects to that in a very comforting way. And he takes the blade, and you see him go to put the sheath on like the back of himself, kind of like his other great sword is. It sticks out in this direction. He's going to put it in this direction, making like an X, but then he stops himself, realizing that he's separating what he is from his brotherhood that he finds in the cohort. And instead of crossing the two blades, he actually takes the hilt and aligns it with his other blade, making them overlap. And this is a symbol of a way that Godfrey kind of sees himself right now, I think. He's combining kind of the contradiction of himself. He's trying to show that this is a big moment. He's really respectful of what you've done.
Damn, Godfrey.
The what?
Yeah, he puts the two blades on the same side, overlapping each other, and he hits you with the old eighth salute.
Helmirk matches you. And he looks at everyone with their weapons, and he's going to take his shield and he's going to set it down in front of him. And look, and just like this like moment of pride as he takes in everyone's weapons. I hope they serve you well.
I think it will. I think it'll serve all of us.
I mean, I think ideally we really never have to like use them to an extensive degree, but in the off chance that I do, I hope that it stabs and kills.
Don't you remember where we're going?
We are going to a plane of
that could be
eternal war.
peaceful. We could
There's
get through
not
there
an off chance,
diplomatically.
brother.
It's not about that. And Argan stands up. You're traveling to a place that strips most of their name, their titles, their past lives. So it's best that you decide now who you are and stay measured to that. Each one of you. You're represented in these blades. But that creativity, that individualism, that identity, being your truest form, loving yourself for who you are, no matter how scary that might be, or how potent the pressure is from others. You being you is the enemy of evil. The kind of evil that can put you in jail. And he looks over at you, Helmirk. take away your rights, label you, persecute you. All that can be done. But they can't change you. Not without your consent. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Remember that. And he looks over at you, Helmirk, again, and Helmirk, weapons cannot create weapons. You've made something, you've created something, brought life to a roll of blank steel. You've created something for others. Created unity, purpose, love, respect. It's the most devilish thing you've ever done, I assure you. When we go, I just want you to remember one thing, and it's very important. Hope defeats all evil. Don't forget that. If you do, you may never return. I have a few more details to go collect, a few more favors to cash in. Give me the evening, and I'll be back as soon as I can, and we can start laying out our next moves. Where can I find you all? Say in later this evening.
I would argue Biblioplex.
Okay. All right. Well, he kind of just stands there and looks at you all. Yeah, I know that look. I don't think there's any convincing you all to turn back, even if I tried. Well, let's go give him hell. And he gathers up a few things and kind of gestures for everybody to head towards the door.
Right.
I would just like to say I could be convinced pretty easily, actually, to stay. Just putting that out there.
Kind of pats you on the back and keeps going.
All right, yeah. As you all exit out, he shuts the door behind you all and gives you a nod and starts walking off towards Dragon's Tail.
All right.
Soren better hope he doesn't fucking come across me with my new sword now. Fucking skewer his ass.
So you all are heading towards the Biblioplex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right. Yeah. Going in, I'm assuming you're looking for Koi?
I'll probably say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there.
Yeah.
I show her my
I'll
cool
share
new
sleep.
sword.
Immediately drawing a blade.
Look at this
Look!
shit.
Hey, Koi, check this shit out.
Yeah, we all just got our weapons unsheathed as we walk up to Koi.
Koi's like, oh fuck, they're gonna kill me.
Oh,
Time for
no.
the initiation. You wanted this. It's consensual.
What'd she say? He just whipped out his sword.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
I mean,
not?
I'll at least do it. I don't know about them.
Yeah, I'm in on
It's
it.
okay,
too.
so you pull out your sword. She just looks at you and goes, ooh, pretty. What's that?
My sword.
Are you going to come away from the door? You're just standing there. You're freaking everybody out.
Well, I didn't want to hurt
He's
you.
with
It's
me,
really
it's fine.
sharp.
Well, you're like 100 feet away. I don't think it's gonna hurt me over there.
You know, just wanted to be careful. And then he'll sheath it back.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he throws it at her. Take a look.
Well, no, now I want to see it. Pull it out.
Okay, I guess. You got to be careful with it, though.
Okay, you're gonna hand it to me?
Yeah, he'll hand it, like, handle side over to her.
Okay. It's nice. It's nice. Where'd you get it?
Helmirk made it.
Helmirk kind of stands proud, and he's going to take his shield off, and he's going to put it, and he's going to show the symbol and say, "I have made a symbol of the 8th.
Oh, it matches the handle. Yeah, that's cool.
They all have one."
Yeah, Godfrey unsheaths his, showing it as well. He's proud. He's proud of the work.
Yeah.
Godfrey's
I thought our
proud.
budget's cut shop class. I wasn't sure we still had that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Jin will also pull his out from his cloak.
Yeah, we get to take the cool exclusive classes.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, here, you can have this back.
Oh, thank you.
I have been
So-
working with a Master Veil to make these things.
I know the name. I don't know that I know his face, but I know the name.
He is a old friend from the house. We used to work together. Or not quite. He
Really?
was around when I was made.
You were made?
It was built, yes.
Weren't we all made?
Like born, right?
No. I walked from the forges as I am.
Good skin for forges.
It is cool. I think he's like kind of like looking at his hands. But I am, he kind of pounds his heart. Yeah, there's like a fiery glow that kind of goes up his neck.
Cool.
Yes, we came
Was-
to spend time. We have some business meeting with Master Veil later, so we need to be in one spot.
Oh yeah, you're more than welcome to hang there. Yeah. Do you need anything from
Uh,
me? Can I help you out with anything?
Is
No,
there-
least not for me.
Anything of like interest to pass the time?
I mean, there's anything that you need. How's the books coming along? You guys reading it?
Books.
I have not had time.
I have
Right,
not
right.
made it past the second chapter of Horse Trough.
I would like to. What book? What book are we talking of?
You would
I
love
read
this
a couple
book,
books called
Godfrey.
Horse Trough. It's a love story.
It was not about horses or troughs. I'm still confused.
I am
That's a-
familiar with this book. It is banned
You
in the
know
Argent
this
Spire.
book? Everybody
No.
leave, and it's just me and him now.
I know of the book. It's banned in the Argent
I bet
Spire.
you do. I bet you do.
My
Why would they
brother
ban
was in charge of the city guard. Lord Perriman banned the book because it was problematic for relationships.
No.
Uh,
That makes me want it even more. When you tell a girl
Well-
no, you know what I mean.
well,
No, you don't know what I mean. Okay, good. Well, if you keep reading the book, so it's been banned. You should still read it. It's not banned here.
Yeah, they've got like a book
I
club
would-
going on. You should join.
I have stopped reading this book. I was confused by its topics.
that adds up. Any? Well,
Helmirk's gonna go sit down and he's gonna start reading his book on the Fury Oceans.
Right?
Okay.
I'll
Lucy,
above
as you go
table-
to step away, Koi goes like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna yeah, he's just gonna follow Koi. He's not gonna be like stealthy about it.
so she kind of goes to the edge of the desk and waits until everybody kind of walks away.
Yeah,
He's got a
Yeah, Jin's gonna
His-
step away. He's gonna start reading Unwelcome Inquire.
Yeah, Godfrey looks amongst other books.
he
Okay,
will,
so you're going up the stairs to the Candlekeep.
Yeah,
Okay.
looking for something to read.
So Lucio, Koi kind of pushes up her glasses, up her nose. You see like her like ink stained fingers as she usually is, and eyes get all big just before she tells secrets. That's usually how she gets. It's almost like she's too, like too pleased with herself. She goes, "Okay, so officially, Soren Valenthorn is exactly what everybody says he is. He's polished. He's accomplished. Impossible family. Perfect hair. Terrifying clean record. Blah, 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 blah. Right? But, like, there's gaps. Okay? Like, not obvious ones. They're, like, too neat. And when you know things are too neat, is suspicious. A year where his record goes, like, weirdly thin. There are some faculty notes that I found in some places I shouldn't have been that sound like they were written like everybody like corroborated stories together. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think where to even start with this.
Square is writing this down in his journal with his tattoo as he's listening.
So how? Okay, let me do this. House Valenthorn, right? It's like a respected Watervarian noble family, right? Beauty, patronage, immaculate. Again, blah 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 blah. It's all smoke and mirrors. Here's the real stuff. So Soren has an older brother.
Okay.
His name is Tyso Valenthorn, who was heir to the house, and he went missing 3 years ago after some kind of performance that he was in. He was a lead in a play called Murder in the Knife Room. And in Waterdeep, during the performance, apparently he lost control, like emotionally. And somebody died in the front row, someone important. It's hard to know because there's certainly like an attempt to scrub a lot of this from the public record. So I could probably find it, but I'd have to dig harder. It might even be something that I would need to find in Waterdeep. But anyways, I'd have to dig deeper. So Tyso goes missing. Soren becomes the heir to the house Valenthorn. And I think from what I was reading about him in his younger years, he changed after that. I think who he is now wasn't who he was then. Because after that happened, 2 years ago, he was sent to OBS.
Okay.
That's all I could find in a short time. But, like, still really impressive that I even found all that stuff. But
Yeah, no, that's great work. That is this will be great for our future friendship.
yeah, totally.
We can maybe, bond over some older sibling related trauma.
You've lost a brother?
Unfortunately not.
Oh. Well, you seem really close.
I mean, yeah, we're pretty close. They're just
Are you as close
I
as
think-
Godfrey is? Because I think he left your friends. I'm pretty sure he's gone.
oh yeah, he's real sleepy. He's taking a nap right now.
Oh,
Okay,
he disappeared. I didn't even notice. No, he's been gone for a minute.
Oh.
It looks like he put his head down.
Fuck,
Oh
man.
my.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps you, but that's what I found.
No, that is definitely helpful. I
Cut
appreciate
back.
it. I'm actually
Well-
we're gonna be going on like an extended class again, so we're gonna be gone for a minute. So you'll have, plenty of time to work on that.
Oh, you okay? Yeah, I can keep working on it. Yeah.
As that happens, you see how kind of like sits up straight and closes the book. He's gonna come over.
You see
I believe
Square,
we owe you
by the
something.
way. You look in his journal, all the writing is just blank to you.
Helmirk doesn't care. He looks his head. That's just Square being Square. We made a deal, yes.
I don't. Did we make a deal?
Godfrey's gone again.
He was back for a whole 30 seconds.
I remember us talking. We, in exchange of information,
Uh-huh.
we never held up our end of this deal.
I totally got
Oh, yeah.
so excited about finding out the things. I totally forgot. What are you supposed to give me?
I
He just wanted to
believe,
ask questions.
yes, we would
A
be
what?
as honest as we could.
About what?
What we have been doing. What is the 8th?
Right. Yes, of course. Right. Your secrets.
You do not remember this, do you?
I don't. I got it would have came up again because I want to find out all the things about you. And I'm gonna be real, I've kind of been reading on you guys on the DL. But out of respect, I haven't said anything, because I feel like that's a betrayal of the cohort's trust, and we don't do that to each other, right? The cohort. We don't.
I'm always
didn't-
happy to talk about myself.
I know.
What would you like to know?
Well, so you're from a forge, but your skin's not, or it is, but what are y'all doing?
The cohort was formed after the bombing of Dragonstale. We learned that we have commonalities, shared traits. Most notably, we cannot be scryed upon by any means.
Oh, because the divination event that happened?
No, we do not know.
Oh, this was bef-
There's no way to track us.
at all?
No. You can place trackers on us. Helmirk shrugs. And no, not.
Lucia, you don't have a soul?
She asked me if I have a soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a soul, I'm pretty sure. I mean, is there a way to check?
Well, yeah, of course.
Would I know if I didn't have it? Is that would I feel that or?
That's way, but I don't know. I'd have to read on that.
I'm gonna assume I do.
I will also assume.
I don't know. I wouldn't say I know a lot of things. I just know how to find things fast. That's what I'm good at. I often get so involved in what I'm doing, I forget, which you caught me on because I totally forgot that I asked for something in return, which I totally should because my time is worth that, and I'm working on that. Positive value, but what was I saying?
You were asking if we had souls. We are
I have a
assuming
soul.
that we
Yes,
do.
I'm not sure about
Right.
Jin or Godfrey. I'm pretty sure that at least one of them has a soul.
That's so strange.
Half of a soul, maybe, at least.
How loud are you guys being right now?
I'm not being quiet.
Do you hear voices?
Just gonna come over.
I see the sources of said voices, but they.
Not you, Helmirk. Lucia, do you hear voices?
I mean, like, I think voices is kind of a bit too distinct. I get like ideas, that I would say like whispers,
But they're not yours.
No, I think they're from the gods. The various
Like one of them?
artistic deities. I mean, I'd think it comes from multiple different beings.
Jin, you're reading your book, right?
I think when they start talking about souls and when Jin's name got said, Jin will close the book and walk over.
Well, let me give you what you would have read in the beginning.
Oh, cool.
So the book, The Unwelcome Choir, notes on aberrant consciousness and inherited thought. The author is Magister Selbrin, which is a former lecturer of esoteric manifestation. And it basically goes through... wait, how far did you think you got?
If Jin sat down for, I'm going to assume not long. They kind of just started talking because Lucy got pulled back immediately. He went and sat down. I say he. How fast could I get for a scientific?
Make an investigation roll.
All right. And I took my dice out of their bag. Investigation coming right up. That's a 21.
Okay. So obviously you haven't read the whole book, but you did flip to a couple of key important pages. So it's a dense, sort of unsettling, arcane. I would call it like a treatise, and it talks about sorcery that emerges not from bloodlines or like studying or pacts, but from contact with alien consciousness, like intrusive thought, like inner resonance. The book argues that aberrant mind sorcery is less of a like school of magic and more of a condition of perception, which kind of where the caster's mind becomes porous to structures not meant for mortal thought. And it includes case notes on thought echoes and spontaneous telepathic bleed, dream contamination, identity theft, identity drift, danger, and sort of talks about the dangerous differences between like hearing a voice and becoming a place where voices gather. And as you're reading this could be potentially interesting to you, depending on how you view it. Most of this has nothing to do with Lucio. You do catch, with a 21, a passage midway through a chapter that you just kind of randomly flip through because you didn't have enough time to read the whole thing. But just as luck would have it, kind of towards the near end of the book, and it's the reason why it caught you is because it's handwritten script. And it says this: aberrant manifestations are not to be confused with wild magic, though the untrained frequently mistake one for the other. Wild magic is externalized instability, arcane force venting beyond the caster's intention through disrupted channels, buried trauma, inherited curse patterns, or unresolved magical injury. Aberrant mind, by contrast, is internalized intrusion, the presence of thought, will, or psychic architecture that is not wholly the caster's own. Where wild magic breaks outward, aberrant consciousness seeps inward first, and only then through the self into the world. Yet both may produce emotional projection, involuntary atmospheric distortion, and sympathetic disruption in nearby minds when the caster's inner boundary has been sufficiently wounded.
Ooh.
I would say after that after reading that, that's when you hear Koi going,
not you, Helmirk. No. Lucio, do you hear voices? And then that conversation begins.
No. Yeah, no, Jin's gonna immediately close the book and walk over. Speed walking, which.
Okay. So Koi looks over at you and is like, hey, Jin.
Hey, I heard you were talking about souls.
Yeah, do you have one?
Yeah.
So,
Like a full one?
yes. Of course it's
How
on
do
my
you know?
soul.
Yeah, do you like feel it?
Yeah, do you feel it?
No, but everyone still has one. Everyone has to. I know it's not fully gone.
I think I have one. I'm pretty sure I do.
I mean, it could have been stolen and you may never know.
No.
I believe we would know.
If it was stolen, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not.
My knowledge is shockingly
I'm gonna
lacking.
freak out about this because like I can't feel my teeth right now, and like is that part of it? Do you not feel your fucking teeth when?
Have you
No.
felt like kind of weird
They-
lately?
Listen, stop it. If you're not serious, because like it's gonna be all night. I'm gonna be up all night researching this stuff.
Apparently, like, you know, if your skin feels a little weird, your stomach is kind of
Okay.
upset. Those
Not
are
listening to you anymore.
common
Your
soulless
first was
symptoms.
Your first
I know what
mistake
this-
was listening to Square in the first place.
He's really nice. He's messing with me, I think.
He's messing with you.
I am no expert, but to the best of my knowledge on
You're
the
no
nature
expert in
of
souls? Aren't you like the bagman for? Do you like collect things?
no, I was
That
from
was probably
the
really
hills.
mean to say.
No,
Sorry, I don't know.
there are specific groups that are dedicated.
But not
My
you.
knowledge is no. I was a warrior, a commander.
So what you're saying is you don't
What
know.
do you? So you go up to the souls and you're like, and then the
No.
second group comes in and is like,
No, it is more like a trade. It is a proper business deal. They treat souls like currency in the hills.
Right, I've read that.
So, to the best of my knowledge, when a soul is removed, the body dies. So, if you did not have a soul, you would feel nothing. You would be dead.
Oh, that's a relief. But you're not dead,
No,
and you can't be scryed on.
no. What else would you
And you
wish
don't
to
know why.
We do not.
Why don't you know that? I would want to know that.
We would, but it is not something that anyone at OBS has been able to answer. But we have put our skills to use. We have served
Haven't or
OBS.
can't? I shouldn't have said that.
I would assume can't, but OBS has treated the Eighth well, and we have served them dutifully.
Who?
OBS. Strix.
Right. Yes.
We have completed our missions. We have completed our
I thought you
dealings.
meant Obius.
No. OBS is a person?
Yeah. Totally.
That is weird.
I've seen
and
it.
odd.
Yeah.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Do you mean a person named Obius or the place itself?
Listen.
It's a 22.
You guys are exchanging secrets. It's her fucking weakness. She's telling the truth. But she knows that she shouldn't have said that, and now she's backpedaling hard.
All right. Helmirk
Okay.
just kind of nods slowly.
I think she's messing
Really?
with you, Helmirk.
Most likely.
Got you back.
I do believe the nature of the deal was our mission, as much as we are, I believe, allowed to share.
Okay.
We were sent to the material plane to find out about the explosion. We tracked a group of individuals who had a hand in what had happened. We saw
Damon.
atrocities. Not specifically, but he was involved.
Did you find Ayana?
Who?
No.
Ayana. I liked her.
The bald one. Yes, the stern woman.
Bald? No, she's young.
No,
She's
not
young.
bald.
No, I
We
thought that
never
was
saw
the
her
judge.
again.
She was in the tree vision, no?
Well, like, we saw her
From-
leave the lake. Well, I mean, not us, but I think that's where we
Yes,
last,
the-
like, knew where she was.
Reedmaster brother.
The gate, the eye gate that we broke.
She left through a
Yes,
gate? You can't leave OBS.
you can.
No, they were in, like, a silent lake. It was a whole thing.
There was Tamar had a office of sorts in Zephys. We tracked him there. Zephys
Okay,
was
I remember-
very upset about this lake.
Yeah, I remember reading that there are parts of Zephys that were older than the demiplane, and some of the magics don't penetrate all the way through the root systems.
Yes. Zephys was upset to have something that it did not know about.
I'm almost impressed that Damar was smart enough to exploit that.
He ain't that smart anymore.
Unfortunately, we did break said laboratory.
Yeah. And you guys haven't recovered any of the books, have you?
They have been turned in as evidence.
The books that were stolen from Candlekeep?
No, not those. We found several laboratories with the experimental things about some of the nature of things we had found. We turned those in.
Did you guys ever investigate me?
Helmirk, I think.
No.
Kind of. I guess you can't see his expression, but he stares for a moment, thinking, and says, "No, I believe you were briefly considered, but no."
I was considered?
I don't
You were
think
close
you were
with Damar.
considered.
Well, yeah, but I was also close to Yana. But, like, I didn't do it. I didn't even know Yana knew some of that. I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's only like 5 people that like know the third level of. And she kind of looks around and she's like, "I'm doing it again."
This is now information that we need to know.
This is so hard because I. And you talk. It's your turn.
You must now tell us about Iana.
I must not.
You must. This is information that we must have.
Well, I don't know what. Did Strix talk to you about it?
No. Everything we have found ourselves.
You were supposed to say yes.
Did he tell us about her?
No, you were supposed to lie.
Strix?
Oh. I don't think Helmirk's very good at lying.
Nah, I wouldn't expect him
No,
to.
he was not lying in there.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Helmirk slowly nods. We will speak to Strix about her then.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good.
But unfortunately, without that, we can't tell you any more about what we did. The
'Cause what you
villages
did
that
was
we
secret
saw,
too.
it was, but tit for tat, secret for secret, whisper for whisper.
I'll tell you other stuff.
Oh, we could tell you about our grand prison break of Jin's heroic escape, or heroic entrance and escape, his interrogations, the status of the Waldemar family. Oh, Vandalin, everything that happened at Vandalin.
Oh yeah, there was
Another
this
Warforged that we
evil
met.
old lady.
You met another Warforged?
We did. And Helmirk kind of takes off at his armor side and kind of pulls up his side and shows the scar of the name. He died. But a
Did you
story
ever
where
find
we'll...
Xalzin?
We did. But that is a secret that we'd have to share.
Just a hint is not a good outlook.
Okay. I have to pick a good one because it can't be like I don't care about the Waldemar family. So it has to be good.
There is much to this family that is involved with opiates.
Like what?
Helmirk kind of
No,
shrugs.
that's not the one I picked. That's not the one I'm picking. It's not the one. La 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 la. It's not the one I'm picking. What do I want to know about?
There was this evil old lady that made really bad pies. There's
She
a
made
lot to
delicious
tell about
pies.
that.
It was a business rifle.
Okay. I got it. Why did Daymar do it?
Helmirk kind
He
of
was a bastard,
leans.
man.
So nice.
Helmirk kind of goes and he pulls up a chair to her desk and sits. He kind of stares for a minute. I believe Damar truly believed what he did was right. He told us he has seen too many good people be thrown away. Make no mistake. What he did was vile and terrible, and he told us he would do it again. But he truly believed he was doing good for the world.
Yeah, but how is hurting 19 people and killing 7 people good for the world?
Helmirk
I don't
kind of
believe.
puts like a hand forward, and he says, "It was much more than that."
Much.
I don't believe that he was a good person. I think some people are very, very good at hiding who they truly are.
He was a delusional fiend.
I mean, I don't know about that.
You weren't there. The things we saw, the things he turned a blind eye to.
What? So it wasn't just him. It was him and Ayana, and then there was a third person.
His name is Riven.
Didn't. Right. He's from Basalt.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Riven is a
Another
facade.
Warforged.
He has another name.
Oh, he's a shapeshifter?
A adept warforged. He was very good at hiding himself.
3?
He goes by Varen Talos, right?
I think so.
That's his
I bel-
real name.
That
No, I
is-
think that was his fake name.
Oh,
I think Riven is his
What's
real
that?
name.
Riven is his real
Unless
name.
I've got
Baron
that
Talos.
backwards.
Like over
Varen
the table,
Talos is
I
like
think
his student
Riven.
name.
Hold up. I'm pulling up the notes. I have a whole
I'm pretty
list
sure
of
that's-
people.
Riven is his real name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Varen was his
Okay.
student name. Yeah.
Good.
His name was Baron Talos, but his real name is Riven.
He and Xalzin were related.
I think they were friends in a previous life.
It's so weird you guys keep running into Warforged.
It is
Yeah.
It
a
is.
odd coincidence.
It's really weird.
At least 2 of them were related to each other.
I
That
believe
makes
all
more
3
sense.
were. I
Maybe.
am of the mind that I don't know.
I think Sylcan was something else. He was more of an art piece than the other two.
This is fair.
They felt more like experiments.
So what can you tell us about our suspect?
Well, what? So. It's just so weird to believe that they just went rogue.
I mean, they'd been
Were they paid to do this?
they've been
No.
planning this a while.
No.
This has been
This isn't
going for a
something you
long
just
time.
spontaneously
Just because Daymara thought, oh, I've just seen too many people
Helmirk
not.
I think Damar's always been evil.
kind of takes off his helmet and sits and goes, "You do not know of the order then. Strix has not talked about this.
I don't remember if he has.
The 3 were part of a order." And Helmirk kind of points, like takes the shield and like lifts it, his big fucking shield, and he points towards the like crossed out eye. This is what our symbol is for. It represents the 8th. We are hunting the Order of the Hollow Throne. It is a group on the material plane who wishes the killing or separation of the gods.
Daymar wants to kill the gods?
He wants to
He tried.
separate. He did. When we came back, the separation, the failure of divination.
He did that?
He did.
That was
We
his
stopped
like
him.
baby. He died to enact that.
Helmirk kind of stops and very slowly turns towards Square. That was not supposed to be said, Square.
And they know he's dead.
Do they?
No.
Oh, I thought that was announced. I mean, never mind.
You guys killed him?
Well, I didn't say we killed him. I just said he died. But yeah, Godfrey cut him in half.
I'm guessing that's what your secret mission was.
Yeah, it was not supposed to end that way. But he did not give us much of a choice.
It was kind of how I wanted it to end,
My
I'm going to be
turn.
honest.
my turn. There's no way that Daymar could have done that.
What?
Well, he did.
Tit for tat. Yana Thale was like, this sucks, because I liked her a lot.
I think that was the idea.
I like Daymar a lot too, but I liked her. But she's really, really smart about divination arithmetic. Daymar doesn't know that kind of stuff. I mean, he's really smart, he is, but he doesn't know. She like talked about stuff I don't really even know. Like she came from Waterdeep, but she was like a prodigy. She's one of the youngest oracles we've ever had. Like I know that she was really good about like resonance mapping and like like glass work and like sorry, I'm just like taking all this in. I remember her being exiled from Waterdeep. What was it about, though? Because she was from the Lyceum of Waterdeep, and she worked on divination visions, and she was like really good about like planar interference, but she got weird, I guess. I didn't see that part of her, but the churches started turning on her, and that's when she was brought to Obius. Because her publications argued that divine miracles could be simply reduced to measurable harmonic frequencies, and basically suggested that faith was a predictable equation. And she faced a bunch of political backlash and threats of excommunication. She was approached by somebody from Obius and was offered sanctuary. I don't know what this has to do.
I mean, she may be orchestrating things to a higher degree. But Daymar took ownership when we spoke with him. He didn't deny what he
Also,
did or
again,
his intention.
Love Daymar. But and I naturally want to defend him, but he was just a dean at one point. And I remember when he was a dean. Dean Duvet didn't know anything about Candlekeep. He had Ayana knew Candlekeep so well. It was the only person I don't know if I can say she I have to go. I have to go. We'll talk soon. and she takes up the stairs to Candlekeep.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, she goes up. Godfrey comes down.
What up?
What's up, guys?
You missed a whole bunch of lore.
Coy looks kind of upset.
Unfortunately, there were some secrets that were slipped. And he looks at Lucio that had not been made public knowledge yet. We did get information on some of our quarry. Ayana Thale, one of the three that went with Demar.
What did you learn?
She is a divination expert. She believed faith could be boiled down to math, I suppose. Something that could be replicated.
I know nothing about the faith and its inner workings.
Nothing.
Whatever
Neither do I.
methods.
I mean, it sounds like she's more so the one kind of orchestrating things, the expertise and glasswork and divine interruption and all that.
Hmm. Well, then she's the head of the snake that we must cut off.
Maybe not the head, but a larger piece.
One that may know more.
Definitely more of a influential figure than Damar, it seems.
More tapped into the inner workings of the group, I'm sure. I think this time, if we find her, we might do well to keep her alive. Gather as much information as we can from her.
I believe this to be... Yes. From this point on, any leaders we find, we take as prisoners.
You know, you're sending me mixed signals. You give me a sword. Now you're telling me we're not killing people.
Make no
is
mistake,
the
there will
sword
be
for?
much killing. But some must be kept alive. Maybe
And
not
secrets.
whole, but alive.
And secrets must also be kept to ourselves as well. As he looks at you, Square.
Look, man, I thought that the Damar death thing was common knowledge. I mean, even somebody like Koi, I figured she would have figured that out by now. But, you know.
Her gaps in knowledge are significant between what she knows and what she doesn't. I had assumed that she would find out eventually about our cause.
It was probably best that it came from us.
I mean, I trust Koi. I trust her intentions. I don't feel like we need to hide anything from her.
Neither do I. Koi's the big bad evil guy.
Yeah.
Koi is Riven in disguise.
Well, this is gonna be a long session.
Roll initiative. Koi comes back down the stairs.
Evil robes.
Just change the music here real quick.
Should have taken her out when we had the chance.
First session, we should have taken her out.
About this time,
First thing we did.
Argon would walk in and just kind of wait for y'all's attention.
Helmirk sees him. Puts
What
something
up?
back on.
Hey.
We should
Is it
discuss
time?
this at my place.
This is fine. Let's go.
And lead you back to the Iron Pact. And as you all get in, full transparency. And Helmirk, I don't think this is going to be any surprise to you. I'm having to figure out what our options are. This is not something that I know or I'm good at. And there are few that understand the complexities of transitioning to other dimensions. And of those, even fewer would advise it, especially where we need to go. There is one soul here who I know would know best. And he is someone I would not want having the read on this particular pulse. So he's not an option. I did, however, carefully collect the information that we need with minimum loss on my end. And I believe that the Hells will be easiest to reach if it believes it has something being returned to it that belongs to it. Now, infernal ingress is not an invitation. It's still considered trespassing. So to say that this is a safe route would be a bold-faced lie. This is dangerous in every sense, but that means it's possible. I have the math on the breach, and I know that it will not hold for long. And it is a one-way door. We will not be able to return the way that we went. Which means once we get there, we are blind as to how we'll get out. Helmirk, we may use your friend on the River Styx for this that you had mentioned. It's at least something that we could look into. Religion speaks that the Hells is a physical place, a descent from the material. And luckily, from what I've been gathering, is that Obius has a dark history with devils. And there is a long abandoned place in Basalt, an abandoned path to the Hells. It's a well in a place called the Reliquary Theta. Now, again, let me be clear.
Like Helmirk kind of like almost like coughs. We are unfortunately aware of Reliquary Theta. We know the will you speak of.
It clicked just now.
Okay, good. I had some vague direction. You all will be able to get us there more accurately. So, why didn't you bring this up before if you knew that?
We did not know it was a path to the hills. We knew Maltrius was involved, that he led a project there. Did you not know?
Didn't know that.
Maltrius led a project with Obius. Or with Basalt.
You're telling me that Maltrius has been here to Obius? He knows of this place.
Yes.
The whole time?
I suppose so.
Dude just walked right out. Oh my god, they're making more.
I don't know. Man. I thought I was
He is
clean from that place. He knew exactly where I was going.
I believe he is banned from entering or even attempting with anything here or the material plane.
Well, I guess I'm gonna make it easier for him.
I don't think we
Either way, we're gonna need infernal
because once you sleep.
provenance. Helmirk, I think if you're comfortable with it, Coalfire's helm will work nicely in this situation. I was under the impression that I was going to have to break my protection that kept me banished from Avernus to be able to return. I don't know if that's true or not anymore. But you know that entering both of us, Helmirk, you and I will be exposed. So once we do this, there's no turning back. The rest of you, this is not traveling to other realms. You know that. Hells has ledgers. Sense a keen memory. You'll be marked as potential property until you're not. You'll be compromised. You need to agree on this and be clear. Because going through that well will be one thing, but opening the other end will require help from something or someone that's already there. And there's no way of knowing what's on the other side of that door until we open it. And we need to be steadfast with our intentions and what we're willing to offer. Each of us will need to offer something serious. So begin considering those now. You'll only have one shot at this, or you'll be left behind. As the cohort, out of respect, I will let you decide when you'd like to go. I'm ready whenever you are.
Ooh.
So we want to give it like a couple months, maybe. Just plenty of prep
Christmas
time.
is coming up. I mean, it's just a bad time of the year.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh, I got
booked next
classes and
weekend.
everything,
Yeah.
At least
What's the
till
spring
after
break?
midterms.
I have a hot stone I need to go hold, actually. I need to
Yeah.
go do that for like 3 or 4 months.
Very important.
Got a tower
Doctor's
to climb
orders.
up.
I need to go sit on a sharp rock. Excuse me.
I gotta go talk about my feelings.
Oh, I think my camera froze. Oh no.
Sorry guys, can't get out.
All right. Rick looks towards the cohort. This is a return home for me. I will not choose when this is thrusted upon you.
This is not going well for us. I don't know what to do.
Rick nods. What say the rest of you?
Brother Helmirk, I've already told you that I will go wherever you go. But I find it quite funny that now is the time, after I have recently had the epiphany that maybe I do want to live.
You make great points, Godfrey. Me and you should stay. We have so
That
much
was
to live
not-
for.
That was not my point.
We cannot die yet.
Well,
and he kind of pats you in the back.
Campaign 2.
Yeah, pats you on the back, Godfrey. Because we cannot die yet. We have vampires to slay, yes? I
Yes,
promise you
brother.
this.
Well, then we will wreck the hells. Right, Lucio?
No.
Just staring at him. You're coming, right, Lucio?
I get the feeling I'm gonna wake up fucking tied up and y'all are just throwing me in the well.
I also want to point out, I'm sorry, this has just been sitting at the back of my head. We almost got yanked in there.
Dude, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's dude.
Yeah,
That's
now you
so
wanna go
crazy.
back
The
for
hands
some
coming out to
reason.
try to grab us.
That's crazy. I always wondered what was down there too. That's
Oh
Now
my
we
god,
know.
those were
I thought
fucking
it was
damn
just we
souls
died, to be honest.
or devils. I thought we just died. I thought it was just we die. It's like you get ripped apart by the hands.
This
or some
is a
shit.
shortcut.
Once
We
again,
should have gone in there
fucking
earlier.
Dio, session like fucking 6.
Dang, dude, that would have been crazy. We would have been in hell.
Little early.
I
I think you guys had asked me. You were like, okay, but like, what would have happened? And I was like, oh, you just kind of float there. I'm almost certain, but I think it happened after the session
pretty-
ended, so it's not
I
recorded.
think you did just say
We
we just
definitely
float.
did ask about
Daniel
it, I
just
remember
kept
that,
asking
yeah.
me, and I was like, oh, nothing. Like, you have a nice lunch.
I feel
you know,
like it may have just been Gabe guessing. I remember somebody saying we would have just died.
I think I had said we would have just died.
Yeah. The only thing is we'll have to make a bargain, right, to leave?
I think the bargain was to get
So,
in.
is it,
The leaving is still
I
undetermined.
honestly don't know, and I don't want to give you. I would need to see it in person. Helmirk, you said that Maltrius had something to do with this and he was doing a project. What does that mean?
Helmirk looks to the cohort, looks back. You may want to sit down. This is well, hey, Maltrius was torturing angels. Their blood has curative effects if they've been tortured. He also found a way to synthesize angels. He created them to harvest them. I personally believe this project is what spawned me.
Are any of the angels still there?
There was one. We killed it.
It's still there.
No, its body was
Put
taken
into a bag of
by
holding.
a... Oh my god, god damn it, Daniel.
I love the look of realization.
Who knows where it is now?
Above table, just because it's funny, and I don't think this would ruin anything. When that moment happened, I was like, fucking, I'm going to have to come up with another key for this fucking portal. And I...
He took everything. Like, that place is empty. He literally, like, a fucking goblin, just is like, fucking arm falls into
all
his
the
books.
books. Yep. The celestial body, everything. And I was like, yeah, man.
All right. All right, guys. Are you ready to
He
go
was one
hunt
step
down
ahead. He knew what he was
Xalzin's
doing.
corpse to get the angel back?
It's all connected. It's all, you guys do shit. I write it down. It comes up 6 months later.
6 months
Literally,
later.
literally
We're
6 months
missing that
later.
You all
player.
got some fucking power in this game.
Helmirk kind of sighs. No, everything in Reliquary Theta was stolen by an acquaintance of ours, who in turn had them stolen from him.
That would have been really powerful in our hands.
Yes, I realize this now.
Do we know where?
Unfortunately,
How difficult would it be to get those back versus just continuing on without them?
impossible. To the best of our knowledge, Xalzin was killed and his items taken.
I'm assuming he was killed without you all.
Yes. We could search his room, see if he has left anything behind.
Was his
Godfrey did
enemy
that,
who
yeah.
wanted him dead?
We're not sure if he was murdered or allowed himself to be killed.
I'm just trying to figure out where the items are. No disrespect. I don't know who this was. The items are what's important.
He had a cloak that he stored things in, including the entire body of the angel.
Right. Who has the cloak now?
One of the people who bombed Dragon's Tail.
My strength is like 8.
Your friend was working for them?
We do not think he was working for them at the time. We're not sure. We don't know.
Well, we'll continue on without them. If we can get those back, if you ever do, find a lead on that.
Should we
That would be very
hold?
useful for us to have. For those,
Do we?
no.
Fuck. God damn it, Daniel.
Man, if only if he understood who Trazen was.
Oh,
Are you
So
all ready to go
we're-
synthesize a new angel and kill it and then take his blood over the portal?
all we have to do is find another penitent.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
or
just-
make
But you
one.
gotta get a second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make an angel and then
They're literally
torture
falling
it
from the
and
skies.
then fight and kill it.
Hello.
So if we go down the well right now, the angel bodiless, we just don't go to hell? What happened?
No, I'm just saying it would be most likely it would be easier having something directly connected to the hells. But thankfully we have Coalfire's helm.
No, we got Helmirk.
I was more interested in the texts.
What about them?
I think
If
I
there was
memorized
anything-
them all.
I would like to see this myself for sure. Did you all decide if you were going to go now or later? Totally up to you, no pressure.
Is it a day we decided on?
I think a day, just for all the party to just get all their shit together, get anything they could need, supplies, anything. I think it's a good idea to give us a day.
Yeah, I gotta take
Yeah.
a shower,
Yeah.
pack, some clothes.
Should we tell Strix?
No.
Probably should. No?
No. There's a reason why that place was closed. Strix is extremely strict about leaving Obius without his knowledge or consent.
He is aware.
Maybe he's got a good point. Maybe we shouldn't go.
He's
Strix has
aware
granted
of-
us leaving. He has granted us leave for what we did for him.
How are you able to leave?
I simply asked. I said I
Right.
must return home
but-
briefly.
But how?
I just let him know that I was attempting this. He granted to me his approval.
You're misunderstanding me. How do you physically leave?
I don't know.
Are you like dimensioning door?
I think we took an airship last time.
Oh, yes. When we went to the material... You do not know. We went to the material plane.
Helmirk's kind of slow, but he gets there eventually.
I apologize. I'm not trying to frustrate you. You're leaving Obius how? Where are you going in Obius to leave? You're not using the reliquary theta.
No,
right?
it was we boarded a ship, the same ship we arrived on. And they took us to the Redwoods and Zephyrus. That took us to the material plane. I'm unsure how it happened. We simply walked. And we were there.
But either way, you're leaving and you're coming and going with his knowledge and consent and his approval.
Yes, and he has
using the
given
reliquary
us...
theta is different. Also, we're not going to the material plane.
No, but he has given us permission to leave again for the hills.
Using the reliquary theta?
No.
Right.
Not that.
I don't think that he would allow that.
I see.
He knows about that. We'll most likely have to find another way to do it. I think in this particular instance, I would rather do it and face the consequences after than be shut down and have to start from scratch. I don't know how much time we have on Coalfire's essence. I'll be ready. As the night comes to an end, is there anything anybody wants to do? Accomplish? What would you like to prepare before?
We're in Dragonsteel, right? We're in his workshop, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The
so
very
we're
east
in
side of
town.
Dragonstale.
Good.
East
If anyone wants to do anything, I'm gonna go look at everything. I'm gonna go look through some stuff real quick.
Does Godfrey know like the usual stomping grounds for Kashmir?
No, because you only met. He came to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it's something that you could find out if you'd like to. Make a investigation roll.
Heck yeah. What was my investigation? +5.
Well, I don't have any help with something, right? Yeah, both for you.
$15 for an investigation.
Depending on when you'd like to meet him, it would take you the night to figure out where he's at. You know he's the dean of House Zephyrus. And you do eventually find where his main office is. But it took you the majority of the night to do that. And that's completely up to you if you'd still like to approach him.
Yeah.
Still want to?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say Godfrey knocks on the door of his office.
Okay. So it's in the Wintershins Hall, which you guys have not actually been to. So this is the heart of Zephyrus. It's way in the back. there would probably be about an hour and a half walk of going through different pathways. Make a nature check for me as well.
That's a 3.
No, sorry. You don't need to do this particular roll because you have Zephyr's blessing.
Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, good. So there's going to be a point where you're going to be completely lost and dependent on Zephys. The pathways, much like when you left Zephys not long ago, when you went on your walk, this glowing moss and this sort of bioluminescent flora lights the perimeters of a pathway that open up for you. And you see these maybe 2 foot tall, almost like animated vines called whiters. Kind of walk over. One tries to grab your hand, another moves a fern out of the way, and 3, 4 of them come up, and they kind of walk with you through Zephys to the Windishire Halls. And they're leaving things. They're leaving like small gatherings of nuts and bright petals as you're walking through. And as you do get to his office, they don't go in the building, but they watch you like walk up the stairs in this almost like childlike manner, this curiosity as you go through these doors. And this place is massive, multi-level domed huts, all stacked up on this this waterfall, this sheer rock cliff with these like very thin, not massive waterfalls, but just very thin individual waterfalls, and all these like almost like those like flat mushrooms that stick to bark. It's sort of in that assembly, and they're all connected with stairs. And getting to his office, not unlike his personality, is a little below ground floor. It's not in the tops. And you knock on his door.
Yeah.
And a few moments pass, and those shallow sockets framed by those massive horns, the skull in the center of his skull, the beard, opens the door really slowly and kind of looks out. Godfrey.
As Godfrey hears his own voice, or not his own voice, hears his own name from the voice of Kashmir, he slowly drops to a knee, like a respectful one, and he replies and he says, Dean Kashmir, I come to thank you, and this is strange for me. I never imagined that I would say thank you to something like us. But I think you have revealed something. You've sparked something in me. And I must say thank you to you before I leave.
Where are you going?
I do not think that I possess the authority to tell you this. But I do intend to ensure that you understand my gratitude before the chances are high that I may not return.
He begins to walk away, and the door opens more for you without him touching it. And he goes over to this this shelf that goes all the way up to the ceiling, and he can access it from both sides. And you see a collection of jars, all with this like cloudy, milky liquid. And he takes one of the jars off and he unscrews the cap, puts it back on the shelf, and he like separates the mustache from the beard, and this serpent-like tongue comes out, but it's like forked, almost like a tree branch. But it's individual tongues fused together, and he pulls off the first tongue, places it in the jar, screws the lid back on, and sets it back up on the shelf, and goes, "I'm glad that our conversation was good. I hope it was of use to you."
I think that it was. It has.
You can stand up. You could come in.
Godfrey stands and he walks in, fully realizing that he's been invited into this place. Now he can enter. I think that our moment together was useful. It has revealed in me a desire to continue beyond the mission that I have.
Well, we'll see what you do with the time.
Once again, I thank you, and I hope to see you again, and to maybe be delighted in more of your perspective.
You will see me again. I look forward to that.
Godfrey just gives him a bow. Well then, I will be on my way. I have important matters to attend to. And he begins to leave.
And he just stands there, fingers intertwined, just looking at you as you shut the door. Anything else anybody wants to do?
I think, yeah, I think, is
All right, well,
Blaxia,
nobody wants to-
okay, sorry, is Blaxia, at a room?
At this time, you would have gotten there around 8. Yeah, she's there.
All right. As Helmirk kind of like enters the room.
Where's your familiar?
Oh,
is he
he's
tucked
been
in?
with him.
No, I know. Is he tucked in or is he outside?
He's probably like on Helmirk's shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk in, she kind of looks at you and she goes, "Whatever, it's fucking cute, okay? Yeah, a little."
Helmirk nods as he closes the door. He says, I to leave to handle some business back home.
You do that a lot. At home?
Yes.
For some reason, it does not.
Am I assuming what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, not a word I would use, but it will. There are no good words I could use to describe this.
I would. Is Cinder. I do not wish Cinder to be destroyed. I go to a realm that has known no peace. And since its founding, I will see nothing but terror and bloodshed for the next few, hopefully only days.
You want me to watch him?
Yes.
Yeah, I can do that.
I thank you.
That means you have to come back.
I do not plan on dying. I have survived there for a century without doing so. I think I could survive a handful of days.
As long as we understand each other.
Helmirk nods and he start getting ready for bed.
And as you lay down, just at that moment right before sleep takes you, she goes, "When are you going to take me?"
Helmirk kind of moves and opens an eye.
She's facing
the
the
hell?
wall. She's not even facing you.
To the hills?
Yeah, I want to go.
You do not. I do not want to go. None
How
of
different
the
is it
cohort
from
want
the...
to go.
How much different is it from the plane of fire? She rolls over. It's all the same.
No. The hells are... There is joy and beauty in fire, rebirth. There is no such thing in the hells. It is posturing and lies and hatred and spite and jealousy, most of all. It is a land of war and sin. I have learned that it is... The hills are not evil because they are the hills. The hills are evil because it is the worst of mankind is sentenced to. Every vile person who has ever died has succeeded in the hills, and they now rule.
Fine.
Helmirk kind of puts his head back and drifts off to sleep.
And just before sleep takes you, she goes... It's not that different. I'm just letting you know. I think hell is more organized than the plane of fire. It's actually more chaotic.
Doesn't even.
Where I'm from, actually.
She makes good points.
My land's a lot worse. I had a more abusive growing up, you know. I have more trauma than you do.
Trauma jousting.
And as you don't answer, Cinder comes up her side, and she's like, "No, he doesn't. Not gonna take us." And almost emotionally manipulative, passive aggressive, it's fine. We'll just...
Whatever.
And just as sleep gets ready to take. No, I'm just kidding.
Just
I think I
saying.
enjoyed the hell.
How'd it go last night, Helmirk? I got no fucking sleep.
Just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
God, you kept talking about wanting to go to the hell.
Anyway, this is my roommate Blaxia. She's going to hell with us.
She's going to the hell with us.
She can take my spot. That's fine.
All right. Is there anything anybody else wants to do?
Is there anywhere in town to buy hell potions in Dragonsail? That is.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Haha. Which chocolate?
Got it.
Wait, how much money do I have? Wait a second. This is very important. Okay, I can buy one.
Wait a minute.
Which shop would that be? That prophecy?
No, not the no, not the prophecy. Man, it's funny enough. It's been so long since I looked at this list.
I didn't find anything I could. I just wanted to ask and make sure. If not, I will just look for Dean Vale.
No, I got you.
Okay.
The Echo Lounge would probably have what you'd want.
Oh, I see it. Alchemy right here. I misspelled it horribly.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, before leaving Dragonsteel, I'm gonna head over to the Echo Lounge.
All right. As you walk in, there are multiple of these like vacuum glass jars that are hanging, suspending in the air. And there's this like vibrant blue energy that's twisting inside of it and creating these like music notes that are pouring out of the very, very narrow top of the glass. And they're all scattered out through this very dark, like dark oak, dark wood. Everything is just kind of dark brown and earthy. And there is this purple skinned elf with shaved sides and kind of a full, like, it's a mullet, but it's like really fancy and like how it just frames their head. And these big pointed purple ears that go in the back. And there's a ledger that's floating, and they're writing on it and not looking at it. They're sort of like eyes closed. And as the door opens, he looks over and goes, "Oh, hi. Come in. Is there something I can help you with?"
Hello. I'm in the market for health potions of some kind. Send to heal.
Yes, we can do that. Are you a musician by chance?
I am.
Very good. I'm Veltrix Echo. Welcome to the Echo Lounge. What kind would you need?
Minor.
Understood. How many?
Kind of takes a quick glance down at his coin pouch. Just one.
Oh, yes, of course. And goes and pulls this like glitter swirl of purple and red that stay separated, sets it up on the table and says, 20 gold for that one.
20 gold? What's...
Are you quite all right?
What's with the... I'm fine. What's with the purple swirl in it?
Just, I add my own little spin to it. I don't like counterfeits. I like purple. It's sort of my signature.
Fair enough. Any other effects it gives with that touch?
Nope, I like to keep those separated. I don't like to mix. It's very off-putting to me. Things need to be the
Fair
way
enough.
that they are. What was your name? It sort of
Jin.
extends this hand with these sort of like yellow fingernails sharp at the ends. Jin. Well, good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I'll hand him the 20 gold.
I appreciate you. If there's anything else I can do for you while you're here.
I don't believe so.
Well, I hope I see you again. I was once a musician myself, and I quite miss it. It'd be nice to have somebody here playing every once in a while. I might even reward you if you do something like that for me.
I'm about to go on a small scale trip. When I get back, I think
Of course.
I'll swing by again.
Of course. Of course. Well, have a great evening.
Thank you. You too.
You get this sense that when you say that to people, they're going to think you're being polite but lying because people don't leave obvious. You have that sort of special privilege. So it was like, oh, of course you have a small trip to go on. Of course, yes.
Of course, yes. It's really funny to do the small flex.
So yeah, you have one health potion. So that's the 2d4 plus 4.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else anybody wants to do? All right. Well, you all get a nice rest. And what time would you like to meet Argon in the morning, afternoon, evening? What are we thinking?
Probably just early in the morning.
Yeah,
Maybe afternoon.
Helmirk's like probably waiting out of his shop as soon as he gets his rest.
Okay, yeah. Argon's still kind of packing a few things, and he goes, "Oh, I didn't. Wasn't quite sure if you were having second thoughts or not. I'm actually relieved to see you, and please don't take any offense to this, Helmirk, but my curiosity's getting the better of me. I want to go look at this place. So I'm glad you're here. You know where to go. I'm all packed up here. I'll follow you.
We should wait for the rest of the cohort.
Oh, we're not meeting. They're meeting us here.
Real quick, the party was meeting him there, right?
I think so.
Or are we meeting at Theta? Did we agree on a place?
We did not agree on
I don't
a place
think we
at
discussed
all.
it now.
No.
Yeah,
I think Iron Heights would have been the best idea, though.
Yeah, there
I think if we meet at Theta, that'll give you some personal time with your.
Yeah. We'll just say
Yeah,
we're
there you
meeting
go.
at Theta. Retroactively.
All right. Oh yeah.
I mean, you can send
Hey,
a
Lucio,
message.
are you ready to breathe in that toxic air again that I got prepared for? Actually, I got preparation for it. You don't.
Hey, I'm bringing a like a gas mask this time.
All right.
Oh yeah, pulls out a full high tech gas mask.
Helmirk, yeah, we I guess Helmirk goes, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I think you're correct. We meet at Theta. So Helmirk will lead him to Reliquary Theta. As we go in, Helmirk warns him about some of the traps, where to hold his breath and stuff.
Okay. All right. So then I'll skip that roll. If you all remembered, which I'm. That's what this fucking game's about.
Yes.
That's you guys beating me, and I love that.
Basically, I had that potion of vital balance in my inventory that I could have used.
So, oh man, sorry. That is there was a moment of pride there for a second. I just think that that's so fucking cool. So yeah, we'll skip that part. And as you descend the familiar steps from Basalt underground into the deep stone and silence, the slow-moving motes that fall in reverse and then gently back down, the massive winged celestial statues, continuing into what you now know as the Sanctum of Names, down the stairs into the large circular room, the 5 alcoves with what you now know were named devils and demons as they're listed. Helmirk's still not sure why demons was listed when the works could only possibly be credited to devils. the names carved above, but illegible. The only one that can be read cleanly. Maltrius. And you see the 10-foot wide pit in the center of the room. And Argon stands for many long, silent moments, staring at the name Maltrius with this visible fear carved through his body. His eyes wide, his jaw slightly opened. He sort of snaps out of it and says, in a voice at a volume almost to attempt to distract himself, "This is it. Helmirk." Coolfire's helm.
Helmirk
You
kind
would-
of almost hesitantly, like he stops for a minute before he unclasps the helm and like hands it to him by a horn.
No. You have to do this. I feel the weight of. This is all theory, and I feel the weight of it. If you could take his helm and place it over the pit, do not look inside, but over the pit, and when you feel a tightening, release it. And trust me.
Helmirk does as he says. He puts the helm over. He doesn't look down.
There's a moment where you're holding it, and then there's this feeling of like negative pressure, and you let go of the helm, and there's a moment where it kind of finds its center, like it has buoyancy, and it floats above the pit about 5 feet, and it stays there. And as the helm floats, you hear the sound of water pushing air out of a pipe, that low gurgle to a high pitch as the well fills with this black, still water to the very lip of the well, where cracked stone around it release just little trickles, little streams down the sides. And Argon says, "The hells will pass judgment on you. Each of you. Especially you, Helmirk. You are to acknowledge that judgment clearly and then reject it. If there's any hesitation, it will stick. And that mark is much more difficult to remove once it's applied. Each of you will walk up, gaze into the reflection, ensure that nothing touches the water, and repeat what you hear, and then say, in these exact words," and he pulls out a piece of paper, "This is what it will call me." And then you say, "This is not all I am." Keep your daggers close. It is what binds you. Keep your minds close and closed. When the water's reflection changes, you jump, not feet first, forward. Commit. Do not hesitate. Helmirk, if you will allow me, I think it would be best if you went first. So when they get there, you're waiting for them.
Over table, it is, "This is what it will call me. This is not all I am."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mike's muted. That's what I got.
Sweet. All right. Helmirk goes and he looks at the rest of the cohort. And he gives them a salute. And it just he's gonna look in the mirror or in the pool.
Your choice. There is an opportunity here for you to make a wisdom saving throw if you choose or fail it.
Ooh. Do I have an understanding of what this wisdom save is for? I'll do the save. That's not bad. Let me double check my wisdom. That is 15.
Okay. Helmirk, as you look at the water and you see your helm reflected, looking at it, you get an understanding that that's not you. And you watch as the reflection just pulls into the well. And you watch off of the surface this mutt, this dog, this hound appear. And it's flat against the surface and it's running. And it attacks this child, the son. And through the very distant, you watch these sharp horns stab through both. The hound, the son, the instrument. That is what you are.
All right, let me pull up my notes again. Sweet. Helmirk sees this, nods, and says, "This is what you will call me. This is not all I am."
The image disappears, and your face replaces it. And you fall into the well. Godfrey, Jin, and Lucio, you watch as when Helmirk falls into the well, it is not water. It is tar. And when that moment happens, Argan looks at the three of you and goes, "Who's next?"
My brother awaits me. Godfrey steps forward.
Godfrey, you can choose to make a wisdom saving throw or fail.
Wisdom. Saving throw.
Okay.
Saving throw.
I like to imagine the
I rolled an
ale
8.
is either just death.
Okay. Godfrey, you see this reflection of you. And behind it, the face of a very familiar, the eyes just peering right over your right shoulder. The mark that it made on you.
Dude, why can't this guy fly?
The thing that made you you. And it smiles. And that feeling that you've been fighting, that hunger, fails you. And there's an arm that wraps around your torso almost as a hug. And it's holding a small child as an offering. And you go to feed on it and fall into the well. Jin and Lucio, you watch Godfrey stand there for about 5 minutes. Not breathing. Nothing. Godfrey, you feel days pass by in this void of nothing. This loss of meaning, of purpose, of life, of agency. And out of nowhere, see yourself reflected back in the well. You're back at time. And you hear that familiar voice from your Lord, the monster, the hunger, the predator. This is what you are.
Godfrey looks at that and he remembers the words and he says, "This is what it will call me. This is not all that I am."
Jin and Lucia, you watch Godfrey fall into the tar. Who's next?
I'll go.
Jin, would you like to make a wisdom saving throw?
I would love to make a wisdom saving throw. I do not. I do not fucking trust. Look, fail. Even though I feel like it is either going to be just, yeah, you just jump in the well, or you die. I'm going to use a lucky.
Sure.
That was a nat one. That is a 15.
Okay. Jin, you see two very old men playing chess in a park. And as you zoom in to one of the pawns and you see the pores of the ivory and the material, and you keep zooming in and you keep zooming in, you see the image of your mother holding you at a very young age, applying a homemade remedy that is known to calm the emotions of children when they're upset. And you're loved. And you're useful. A vessel. Your vision takes you out of that pawn piece, and as the honeysuckle fingertips moves the pawn across the board and drops it, you look over and you see Gui's face on both the old men. The beloved pawn, the cherished thing, the useful vessel. This is what you are.
This is what they call me. This is not all I am.
And
Can
you
you-
fall into the well.
Can you repeat the 3 titles?
The beloved pawn, the cherished thing, the useful vessel.
Oh, man.
Lucio.
He will hesitantly approach.
Would you like to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes. He will for sure do that. Aha, that is a 15 as well.
Very good. You see your reflection And the reflection, the smile, arches in an unnatural way. And it keeps arching up and curves and tears flesh. And you watch pain come over your face, but you're smiling. But it's painful. And it's not real. And you watch and listen to people gather around you laughing. And you hear this just these waves of motion. You see the looks that your mother and father gave you before they gave you to a man that tried to murder you. You are a fool. You are noise. A spectacle.
He will
This is what you are.
pause for a moment. This is what it will call me. This is not what I am.
And you fall into the well. The still black oil, the tar, feels vile, unclean, unwanted. Of you or you of it. You are being dragged down to the bottom. You are not falling. And possibly low in depth. This single pin of light as the molasses-like oil folds onto itself and swallows anything, especially light. You see these, through that pinhole that was there, this leak, these deep red clouds of ash and dust and dead skin, bone fragments, tar, waste. And it coats your eyes and the inside of your mouth and your lungs. And time slows and gaps. And you feel this pressure taking over, this massive push on the back of your eyes, and your head throbs to the front of your skulls, and then nothing. Total darkness, as if sleep takes you. On your own time, you will feel a wind tearing through your clothes. This dry heat that flakes skin, smoke that burns eyes. And you wake. This vast wasteland in front of you. From what you've heard about the Hells, this is not it. It is not fire and brimstone told by storytellers. Fire needs life to feed on. Oxygen is life. Fire is life. There is no life here. There is no death. There's only waste. Erasure of history, a void of significance, a void of meaning, a void of hope. There's nothing that your eyes look to that sees anything. You see dried lake beds, crumbled mountains, starved earth and dust, long abandoned. You see roads of slag, the sky red but not smoke, like a living bruise on flesh. This raw, sick layers of clouds flexing like muscle under skin. You see Helmirk, Lucio, Jin, Godfrey standing there and getting a full vision of what you're looking at. Finally getting to look behind you. Miles out in the horizon. Piercing that muscle under skin. This massive tower. So far out that only the silhouetted contrast of the void darkened metals against the red storm make it known. You are gazing upon the mighty Sevenfold, home of Maltrius of the 7th, Archdevil, Patriarch of the 7th Cohort, infernal architect of discipline and obedience, creator of Helmirk. Welcome to the Hells, Cohort of the 8th.
Ooh.
And we'll end there.
Oh man.
I've changed my mind. I want to go back.
Guys, Hells
Oh,
fucking
snap.
sucks.
Worth mentioning,
Yeah.
Argon is not there.
Oh.